You know, if that's why the Dillian Whyte fight is a very dangerous fight for AJ. It's a very ballsy fight to go into when you got that payday against Deontay Wilder in December. But that's his preferred fight. Now, that fight's got to get done. But that is his preferred opponent for August. But if you're Deontay Wilder and you've got all this money that you've never seen before, that kind of level of money, do you want to go and fight for peanuts against a nobody? And then the problem is, he don't want to take a fight of any risk, which is understandable. And then you go to a broadcaster or you look at the ticket sales and you look at what you can pay for a fight no one's interested in of no risk. And then he'll look at it and go, actually, I won't bother, I'll just go straight into December fight. His business, not mine. AJ wants to fight in August.
So, going on to Dillian Whyte, how close, you said, how close is that?
We've got offers being presented to him today. He's going to want probably more money than the offer will be, and then we go from there. It's a big fight. Dillian's a big name in the division.
What's going on, people? It's your man, the YB, back once again. So, you've seen the prelude there. The prelude of what you ask. Well, you've obviously seen the title now, but AJ has bugged out. Eddie Hearn categorically just said, boom, AJ wants to fight Dillian Whyte in August. In fact, Eddie Hearn hasn't even mentioned any other names for the last probably month now. Not only that, he said Dillian Whyte is AJ's preferred fight. Not only that, Dillian Whyte has been sent offers today, 2-2s, in the last few hours. AJ's come out and said this: I don't know about any talks to fight Dillian Whyte. Every day, AJ this, AJ that. AJ's hairline's going way back. Oh, stop it. But I'll still F your girl. Go retweet that. Is he trying to rhyme? I don't know, but listen, AJ, man. No one talking about your hairline, to be fair. People talking about you lost your head. Yeah? Listen. Ain't gonna tell a lie. He right. Yeah, you sick, push your hairline back. Push your wig back. No doubt about that one. AJ, listen. Andy Ruiz took your soul and push your wig back. Yeah? You sick. £200 soaking wet in Tottenham. He pushed your wig back. So you are right. People are talking about your wig. Yeah? Your wig all the way back right now, 100%. Never mind hairline. But listen, I've heard from Conor Benn. I've heard from Chris Eubank Jr. Chris Ubambi Jr. Turkey doing the most right now. Yeah, if you've got a moody hairline, 100%. Listen, if I had the coins, I'd get mine pushed forward as well for what it's worth. So take yourself and your push back wig and your push back hairline to Turkey, man. They'll get you nice. Anyway, so he bugged out saying this, and then he came through a little later, doubling down, and said, AJ this, AJ that. AJ says F off. Now, I haven't got the tweets up, but a few people were tweeting, yeah, man, he in Texas now. He getting it like that. Listen, man, this guy's been doing this. This guy has been woofing at the wrong time, like after the fight, after Usyk 2, after Muffin Top, Franklin, he woofing. He trying to kick off, yeah? I ain't trying to see none of this energy on the gram. I'm trying to see it in the ring. And regardless of that, to be honest, he bugging, because Eddie Hearn isn't a... Well, why would Eddie Hearn lie about sending Dillian Whyte an offer? I don't get that. Don't make no sense. He's been talking about Dillian Whyte for a month. So, like I said, man, end of the day, I told people this. AJ has lost his head, lost his marbles. And the worst thing is, I got a video coming soon, but AJ's only gone and deleted these messages. Even if you thought, but yeah, man, he back, the energy's back, Texas. He deleted them. Cornball. I never understood that. Everyone is complaining about people talking about him on Twitter. So he does something that's Twitterish. Yeah? And with all due respect, listen, man, I know for a fact, or we all know for a fact, AJ could be slaying all the baddies out there in the world. But come on, man, we only see you with dudes, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm just putting it out there, man. I've only seen AJ with man. That's just what it is. Maybe, I don't know, you man tell me, but I don't know, does AJ go out to the clubs? But you never see this guy with no girls. So, again, ain't gonna lie to you. If I had to go, I'd probably agree, yeah, he probably could smash my girl, ain't gonna lie. Well, oops, one of them ones. Listen, I could come on here, yeah, he wouldn't do this, he wouldn't do that. Listen, if AJ pull up on any of your girls in the Maybach, or the Floyd Mayweather style, oh man, you know, some people call it a Maybach and other people call it a corny dude. Anyway, if AJ pull up in some next foreign exotic thing, yeah, 6'5", pretty looking buff, he'd probably taking your girl. Oops, one of them. What can you do? What can you do? You can't compete with that. Too much. Then again, females also have the one thing that may protect you from AJ stealing your girl is a GBF. Yeah, they may look at AJ as a gay best friend. That's the only hope right now. Yeah, he GBFing right now, 100%. He GBFing on the sidelines. That's the only hope. Yeah, if AJ pull up, he best be on the your girl best have her GBF sensors on and put him on the side. Anyway, I don't know what this guy doing, man. Like, I could back it, and to be quite honest, before I found out he deleted it, it's a little bit backable. But it's not actually, no, it's not. Scrap that. Because Eddie just said it's happened. Eddie said it's in motion. Why would, let's assume for a second, yeah, AJ don't know anything about a Dillian Whyte fight. Why would Eddie be, what's the upside? It's not like Tyson Fury, who be fighting bums. Yeah, where we get why Frank Warren be mentioning all the big names before they drop in some Australian dude we ain't never heard of, AJ's former sparring partner, Dempsey McKean. Where's the upside here? And this is again the implication that AJ has lost his head. He bugging. He doing things that are irrational, and then he deleting them. He ain't even standing by what he believes in, and really, his last performances illustrate that. Yeah? He don't believe in himself. Yeah, if you feel like you don't know about any Dillian Whyte talks, if you feel like people are talking about you, hold it. Put this out there. Listen, I'll have a go on your missus, 100%. I'll take your girl, 100%. My hairline's straight. Yeah, my hairline's straight and fully, what do they call grass? Fully, I don't know, you know, I'm 100%. Yeah? I'll take your girl and my hairline on point. Boom. Leave it out there. Let it simmer. But to delete it implies you're flip-flopping and you don't believe what you're saying and you're just messy. This is kind of even Tyson Fury, to be honest, even Tyson Fury doubles down into his messiness, as we've seen over the last month. He'd be quadrupling down. He'd be quintupling down on the messiness. But it's consistent. And really, Fury, yeah, he'd be ducking, we know that, yeah, he'd be fighting bums, but he's consistently fighting bums. He's consistently messy. He's consistently putting it all out there. This guy, are you a gangster who taking people's girls with a straight hairline, or are you not? What are you trying to be here? Yeah? We don't know. He don't know. Again, YB. I had a whole bunch of AJ fans telling me, YB, you've turned your coat on AJ. AJ's head is lost, people. Do you understand? He's gone. He's lost his head. He's gone. Yeah? And I've been saying this. When you lose your head, it's gone. It's never come back. I lost my own head. It's gone. It ain't coming back. Listen, and this is the problem, you see, when people don't understand themselves. I put a video out on Patreon or the membership thing a few weeks ago or whatever. And I'm not saying I'm some guru yet, but when you've lost your head, it ain't coming back, man. Yeah, you can take all the pills you want. You can go and see all the doctors you want. It's gone, man. That's why it made me laugh when people were talking about AJ years ago going to see a sports psychologist. That's the beginning of the end, people. Do you understand that? Yeah? You won't hear about James Toney going to see a sports psychologist because his head on his shoulders. Yeah? He ain't lost it. Once it's gone, now, it depends, I guess, if you, I don't know. I'm not going to make broad, it might work for some people, yeah, but it ain't working for AJ, clearly. Oops, it's been 5 years. He's been seeing a sports psychologist for 5 years now, and it's only gone down. Yeah? It's gone. And this is just more behaviour of illustrating that. Is it a sad thing? It is what it is, man. The good thing for AJ is, unlike myself, AJ's set up now. Yeah, he can sit in his yard with a bunch of dudes or a bunch of females, whatever floats his boat, and just be lost. Yeah? Because the money's there, the interest rolling in, he nice. He can afford to have lost his head. Thankfully for him. Equally though, this just, people can say, oh, you're being extreme here, but this is just more evidence that he ain't coming back, and really, he should just sit down somewhere. Yeah? Because clearly, deleting the post off Instagram implies there is talks with Dillian Whyte. Yeah? This guy don't even know what's going on within his own team. Is it possible? Well, YB, he's in Texas, so listen, internet. Yeah? You can't tell me that 258 management haven't told AJ we've sent a contract to Dillian Whyte today. That happened. And this could be, to be fair, I don't want to get into too much thing. I don't want to go too far after Edge, man, but this might be some programming thing. Some people think that these big celebrity guys are programmed, man. He bugging. That's all I can say. He bugging. Yeah? And apparently what happened was, after he said these things, his handlers brought him back in and have debugged him. And that's why I deleted the tweets, 100%. And really, I'm surprised he even got control of his own Instagram. Yeah? One of them ones. But anyway, in all seriousness, well, it's all serious, I ain't gonna lie to you. He lost his head. Listen, I could sit here and say, in all seriousness, no. I don't know what's going on here. Realistically, though, is AJ can take the risk against Dillian Whyte? I don't rate Dillian Whyte, but still. I mean, they're both kind of finished, aren't they? Watching Dillian Whyte and that Tyson Fury. Has Dillian Whyte fought since Tyson Fury? I don't think he has. Ever since I watched Dillian Whyte get hit square on the chin and it twists his ankle up, he finished. I know he has. He's fought Franklin. And that was a whopper, wasn't it? Another one. Dillian Whyte and AJ really had very similar performances against Franklin. They're both over. Yeah, that 2015 really, I mean, probably was the peak. That probably was the most devastating AJ we've seen, truth be known. And even Dillian was getting at it. Now, the myth this fight will be sold on is that, it's number 2, and I don't think it's going to be number 2. They've both made too much money. They're both, money, just look at society now, money, it softens people. I mean, we saw probably a year or two ago, AJ and Dillian Whyte met each other in London somewhere and they took a picture and whatever else. AJ and Dillian Whyte weren't taking pictures together in 2014, 2015. Do you get my point here? It's about business now. This is a business transaction. Bottom line, like I said, if Dillian Whyte and AJ were going at it, his name ain't AJ, his name's Femi. Stop being fake. Do you understand? And don't get me wrong, they'll build the fight like it's real. But when the bell goes, flap, 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 flap. I'm telling you now, I don't gamble anymore, but if I was to gamble, well, I do gamble. I'm gambling on Terence Crawford, but anyway, I think there's a good chance, well, I'm going to put some money down, probably $100 or something, that AJ and Dillian Whyte goes to points. Because, yeah, that's how it's going to go in my opinion. No, neither man is going to want to get stuck in. And neither man also really has Dillian Whyte's chin suspect, but Dillian Whyte don't jump on the floor as such if he gets clipped, especially against AJ. And I just can't, even if AJ hurts Dillian, I can't see him hopping on it. And even if he does hop on it, he run out of gas. Like the Usyk fight. Like round 9 in the second fight, he put it on Usyk, had his best round of all 24 rounds. Ran out of gas. You know what I'm saying? And that was against Usyk, who's small. He might be tricky, but he's small. Then again, Dillian got no chin, so I don't know. You know, either way, he got him points in my opinion. And it'll be a stinker. And then I reckon after the fight, again, the loser will kick off like they want to do something. That's my prediction. He goes to points, and then the loser shouts robbery and tries to have a scuffle in the ring to make it entertaining. But yeah, should this fight happen in August? Why not? There's nothing else. Well, there is good fights this year actually, but there's nothing else going on for these two men. And it'll be better than any of the trash. Who Dillian going to fight next? I mean, fair play to Dillian. He did turn up to Joe Joyce's fight. And that would have been, that for me is interesting. Dillian versus Joe Joyce. But that's out of the woodworks now. So, I mean, even AJ at the time, if Joyce had to beat Zhang, it would have made sense. So it's a lot of things, boxing's random obviously, fair play to Zhang, but things have shifted now. There's no substance. Fury's waffling. He about to fight a bum. So AJ and Dillian Whyte might as well get on. I guess the problem is, if Dillian beats AJ, I do want to see AJ versus Wilder. Because I believe Wilder put him cold to sleep. I think AJ too stiff. AJ was getting hit with clean rights from Muffin Top. And I know Usyk's a southpaw, but it's the same straight. Bomb, 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 bomb all night. And I don't think, even if AJ comes in there like Ruiz too, I mean, AJ ain't going to stop Wilder, I don't believe. Then again, Fury, I don't know. Listen, I've been saying for years, if AJ put his hands up here and got stuck in, he's the favourite in my opinion. But even then, what happens if he goes forward and walks onto something and gets clipped? So, I don't know, but that's intriguing. You see the debate there. Wilder and AJ's a debate. AJ and Dillian's kind of like, who's more finished? Yeah, that's the fight. AJ versus Dillian, who's the most finished? Don't do it for me, anyway. Let's see how this plays out. I mean, there's one argument as well, actually. Is it possible? I don't believe so, but is it possible Team AJ are doing a Team Fury? putting out a big name for Dillian Whyte. I mean, Eddie said, we've sent Dillian an offer, he's probably going to want more money. Yeah? What do we hear about Tyson Fury and Andy Ruiz? Oh, Andy Ruiz want too much money. Is this a cuck fake? Our team AJ putting out an offer, just putting it out there, knowing it's not going to come back, and then say, Dillian didn't want it, it's a bum. Because again, Eddie Hearn implied in this interview, talking about Wilder, Wilder don't want to take no risk because he wants big money for fighting bums. Is that possibly some self-projection? Because AJ equally is the same situation. AJ's in the same situation in as much as the AJ versus Wilder fight is the big money fight. So why would AJ, who alleges he doesn't know about this fight, why would he want to take the Dillian Whyte fight now? Makes much more sense, strategically and financially, to fight Wilder, cash out. If you get knocked out, Dillian's still sitting there like a sideman. Yeah? Dillian's on the sideline. There's nothing going on with Dillian. Yeah? So get knocked out by Wilder, potentially. Even if you win that fight, Dillian Whyte's still sitting there on the side. Sideman, 100%. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. Smash the like button, subscribe, and leck up the bell 100%.